Hello everyone, it's your buddy Jayrassic, and I'm hoping that you are having the best day of your entire life today. And today is a great day because after several weeks, we are finally in the Reptile Gardens from Rapid City, South Dakota. And, it's been a while since we've been in this one, just because I've been so busy with so many different projects within the last month. Of course, we got our flagship of the channel, which is the Omaha Zoo, and our secondary, which would be our Reptile Gardens. But we also had two new zoos that have popped up onto the channel. As you probably have guessed, we have Ray Ray's Safari, our Wild Safari, and then we also have JT Gamer's Jungle Adventure Zoo. Actually, that's not on the channel yet. That's going to be posted here the next day or so, as I do have some editing to do with that. But anyways, moving on. We got quite a different few things on the channel here that I am looking forward to releasing. And then, of course, we have our secondary flagship community zoo, which is still in the works, as far as I'm aware of. One of our guys has been, been keeping the file a little longer than normal. I had some personal issues that went up, but hopefully we are going to get past that. And I know he said that there's some big things in the work for this for the project that is just going to blow us away. So I'm hoping that he's going to release that file to us here soon, so then we can get back on schedule with it prior to when that DLC announcement will be. Because we are hoping to get the announcement out prior to when the DLC is going to be coming, or right around the same time when the DLC announcement is. And then, of course, premiere our first episode shortly after the DLC is released. So nonetheless, we are busy in the backgrounds with that whole ordeal, and can hardly wait till we can get that showing to you. Now, and then, of course, if you're first time to the channel, make sure you subscribe and like this, and of course, smash this video if you love speed builds. As you can see here, I'm using Google Maps to reference a lot of different photos of the interior of the Sky Dome here from Rapid City Reptile Gardens. And, after careful consideration, I decided to use the primitive rectangles shapes to kind of create the exterior of the habitat or exhibits. And they just really give a good solid look to the exhibits, and I really do like that. And looking back at this, I'm like, I should probably try and get the silver trims in there somehow. And I think I got some ideas on how to do that, so I'll probably do that off camera. But yeah, I really do need to get back into the zoo. I was hoping to have it done before the next DLC drop, and I don't think that's going to happen with the zoo, so it'd be interesting to see what happens to it with the next DLC drop, because this was kind of a test to see if we're going to be losing, if mods will break after the next DLC update, because most of these new mods are running on AC, which has basically a script modifier or a script extender, and the mods should be running on their own script, so any updates that in the game shouldn't bother the mods at all. So hopefully, if everything goes right, the DLC will drop seamlessly, and we'll be able to go ahead and still play the game without any worries about updates to mods or needing to have the mods updated for the 1.9. Anyways, moving along. As you can see, we're using a lot of animal props here from Nicholas LionRider's animal prop exhibit pack prop, and also JoJo's birds and exhibit pack animals. We'll be using quite a bit in this build. And of course, the last thing that we'll be using is the European pack DLC pieces, which is like the rainforest backdrop and the desert backdrop. Nonetheless, next thing I want to do is make sure that we had a good realistic reptile reptile top, that's kind of some ventilation basically going into the exhibit and so forth. So I went ahead and kind of created that with the vents and then it later brought in the heat lamps and so forth that you'll see along here later. So moving on to other aspects within this project. Like I said, I do want to try and get this done before the DLC drops, but honestly, I don't foresee it truly happening. So I'm really hoping that we can get it finished. But again, with the current phases that we're going with and everything, I just don't really foresee that this particular zoo is going to be done before the DLC drops. If time goes by, if things are going the way that I think they will, we will probably have the next DLC, at least the update announcement, which should be Thursday. Well, we're hoping it will be Thursday, March 17th. My honest opinion, we probably won't hear anything till March 31st. If not the 24th of March, and then it'll be like around April. So I'd say probably April 11th when we actually get a DLC. Now, what is the DLC going to be? We don't know. No one knows. That's the crazy part. It's all speculation. It's all in the air. So I really do appreciate the followership and people subscribing to the DLC or to the channel due to some of these DLC speculations that I've been putting out. But again, they're just that. They're just speculations. There's no actual rock hard evidence that says that the next DLC will be birds or will be aquatic or anything on those lines, or even a carnivore pack, whatever the heck that is. But yeah, anyways, moving on. So just kind of take it as a grain of salt. It's not a huge ordeal. If I'm wrong or right, it's just, to my knowledge, it just is something that's fun to do. So I appreciate you all, giving me the time of day to just speculate, and I really do, really do appreciate that. So, yeah, nonetheless, it's a lot of fun, and I hope to do some more here in the near future. I do have a couple other videos planned here. Hopefully get out this week here, the next DLC speculation. So nonetheless, I'm really excited to try and get that stuff out. But yeah, anyways, back to the build, of course. Believe it or not, I actually ran out of exhibit prop animals to put into the game. So with that being said, I actually had to go ahead and kind of like, I don't know, kind of had to maybe I'll have to duplicate a few different ones and so forth. But yeah, I think regardless of the fact, it's coming together really nicely. And if, like I said, if it wasn't for those exhibit pack props, yeah, this build would not be happening right now, because I absolutely will not use the gutter pieces. So, but yeah, one thing that I really got to try and figure out is how to make that that large fossilized turtle that's in the front part of the safari room. But yeah, anyways, moving along. There's a lot of new things in the works, like I mentioned earlier. I'm really excited to announce those here shortly. I just really cannot wait till we get this group project zoo off the ground. And I do have a trailer and everything out, ready to go. A nice little teaser trailer that I'll be dropping here soon. But yeah, all in all, I mean, we are really, really excited for it, and we cannot wait to drop that. So nonetheless, we have to appreciate all of you, for sticking in with us and being patient on that avenue for us to get those dropped. But don't worry, we will get it dropped, and it's going to be awesome. It really, really will. So last few things with this exhibit. I mean, there's really not much to say about this particular build, as it's not a complete aspect of the build. I mean, it's more just, like I said, using the fake exhibit packs and so forth. I did actually find and discovered a new trick with the exhibits for the in-game exhibits that I'm going to try a little later on. So I'm may very well get that all done here in the near future. So nonetheless, basically it's you lower them or you raise them to kind of make the exhibits look bigger or smaller, and yet you still they retain their functionality. So I may very well go ahead and try and do that instead. And also, since there's some backstage to these exhibits, leading to the upper level of the utility corridors, I may very well be able to go ahead and get that in place as well. So so nonetheless, I'm really excited to try and get that all done, and get that into the game as well, to try and implement that whole aspect. And I'm trying to remember who I saw that from, and I cannot for the life of me remember. But yeah, anyways, if I do think of it, I'll put it in the description down below. So alright, well, I got about like 45 seconds of this build left here, and with that being said, I'm gonna let it go here to the very end, and then what we'll do is we will go ahead and let you guys watch this one out, and then I will go ahead and see you in the B-roll. So stick around. Alright, here we are with the live walkthrough or the B-roll. And here we are outside of the safari, or the Sky Dome, excuse me. And we'll go into the safari room here. As you can see, I did plaster off all the utility section areas, so all the guests won't be able to see all the nuisance. And we'll put some probably access doors on either side and so forth. But as we go ahead and walk up, one thing that I did have to do, which I was kind of hesitant, was putting up this part right here. I may have to go ahead and change this, but the problem is that it was not covering over the wood or the water and everything. So, but anyways, moving along here. So we have some poison dart frogs, or not poison tree frogs, excuse me, that we went ahead and put throughout this area here. I think they look pretty cool in here. We got some nice little water moving on in there, and we have some odd little. This is JoJo's lava lizard. We got a couple of them in there. Another one peeking down there. Thought we had another one back there. Could be wrong. Another lava lizard there, and we're just kind of pretending that they're different type of lizards, like maybe with skinks and stuff like that, which, hopefully we'll get some more reptiles in some upcoming mod packs after the next DLC drops. And we have Nick's emerald boa. Whoa, that was kind of weird. Huh. Okay, I don't know, I thought the heat lamps just kind of froze out. We got Nick's eyelash viper, and rainbow boa, which I've used for blood pythons as well. Oak snakes. And we move along over here to the largest one, which is the anaconda, which we implemented the water pool and everything in there. And make it. Oh, we may have to go ahead and fix this. There we go. We'll just do a quick little fix here. There we go. Ew. That was working in tight spaces. There we go. Yeah, that's looking pretty cool right there. And then of course we have another milk snake, which I'm using as a king snake. Got a couple in there. And this will be another couple more exhibits over here. I actually thought about maybe moving the anaconda exhibit, since you know it has a water pool and everything, maybe moving it over here, so then that way it doesn't interfere with the flow of the stairwell, where right now it currently is. So I don't know, maybe we may just go ahead and move the anacondas over like there or in this area. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But yeah, worst case scenario, maybe over here. And then of course we'll just kind of put all the exhibits in here. And I have actually started sectioning it off a little bit. So yeah, that's all we have for today. I want to thank you all again for watching. And of course, if this is your first time to viewing the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe if you like these realistic builds. Also kind of give a little sneak peek of what we did in the backstage area. But yeah, so I mean, if you like these type of recreations here, feel free to go ahead and subscribe and smash that like button. And that way, you know, YouTube algorithm shows that I'm doing a good job. So yeah, so smash that like button. Even if you never have before, smash it like you did, like it's your first time today. But yeah, anyways, that's all I got for today. Thank you again so much for joining me on this quick little episode. And until next time, build, play, and enjoy. This is Jayrassic signing out. Goodbye, everyone. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you smash that like button and leave a comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. That way you keep up to date with all the content that I release on a weekly basis. You can also follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Steam, Discord, as well as Facebook. Till next time, build, play, and enjoy.